Hey guys, it's Nate, aka the Foot Accountant. Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday. I'm going to talk about a few things that are going to be happening on the market today. Not a ton. I don't think we're getting a promo like I originally thought earlier in the week. I don't think we're going to see any of that. I think like this entire week was a promo in itself, honestly. They started by putting out the UCL marquee matchups. They put out a cool player of the month. We got the UCL upgrades and the UCL premium upgrade midway through the week, as well as the Gulam and the other Baluto, however you say his name, Alexandru Baluta. That card. So we almost had like a little mini promo this week, which was kind of cool. This UCL premium upgrade was really cool, but obviously, as you saw, there was a lot of demand for that. So if you guys, actually, we're gonna go take a look at Footbin. Take a look at the index UCL really fast, because a lot of these cards are literally selling for max. Let's look at the daily graph. Look at this. It went down from the supply in packs. The next day they put out this SBC, and it goes flying. Like crazy stuff is just like ridiculous, out of this world crazy. One card in particular, this card, I was looking through my club today just to see if I had any of these cards tradable. You guys should do this too. This Allright card, I sold one today for 9,700 coins. 9,700 coins for this 81 rated Allright card. Let's go take a look at my transfer list. I haven't cleared anything from today from my weekend league flips. Take a look at some of these cards that I sold today. The UCL rare cards. Look at this. DeVridge for 32k max price. Glick for 25k max price. Savage for 18k max price. DeRossi for 30k. 30k for an 84 rated card. Ridiculous. 9,700 and then 5,700 for another 81 rated. Crazy stuff. And then also today was a good day for weekend league flipping as well. But if you have those UCL rare cards, just get them out. Don't do the SBC. It's trash. It's rigged. Not very good at all. If you have any of these cards, I would just get them out. Take the money, especially because they're extinct. And if you invested in them, big time GG. These were just ones that I had in my club. I didn't really invest, and I had a few of these in my club. I did one SBC with players from my club just to try it out, and I got Pulisic. So I knew from then on I wasn't going to do any more. I don't recommend doing any more, just because the SBC was average at best. Now, looking at a few of my weekend league flips, you guys should be definitely getting your weekend league flips completed. Since we don't look like we're going to have a promo this weekend, Friday, today should be another great day to trade. But if you have any Premier League striker or left wing type cards, I would maybe try to get out of those before 6 p.m. UK today, because of the fact that we could have a Vardy or Mane player of the month SBC coming out, which that will come out today. But I just don't know who it will be. But other than that, I would just get out of those cards just because there could be some panic. But I flipped a lot of birthday cards this week. A lot of them rose nicely again for their second week out of packs. I got a lot of Witzels during the Wednesday night sell-off before rewards for around 175k and under. Sold those for 200. This Alaba I got for 249. I got some Martials. I posted a couple of these on Twitter, but a couple of pretty nice flips. I got Lewandowski for 350 in the panic, and some Di Marias as well. So it was a good weekend to flip, and we kept pushing up, keep making that coin total grow. But today, Friday, I want to talk about a few more things on the market. Also, I want to talk about one thing over here on Footbin. I just noticed this as I sat down. I click on Eric Bailly's price, and Footbin doesn't like that I have ad blocker. Footbin is dependent on advertisements, and we have noticed that you're using an ad blocker. Yes, you're correct, I am. Please whitelist Footbin's site on your ad blocker. Alright, we're going to go whitelist. Block ads on Footbin. No. Refresh. Can I see Eric Bailly's price now? I can. 19,000 coins. But you're going to see some ads. Look at this, Squarespace. Alright, well, we're going to get ads now on Footbin, so we'll see if I can figure out a way around that. But if you, what was I going to look at even? I don't even remember what I was going to look at. So this is actually what I was going to show you guys after the Eric Bailly. I want to talk about what's happening today with the Scream boost. Now, if you didn't know, these cards are getting boosted again, another stat. And I think that means they're going to go to 99 rated. So the stats that are going to get boosted, and I think there's going to be 3 stats. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But the stats that are now 96 and 95 I think they're going to become 99s and whatever shapeshift each card changes to. So I know there's a lot of cards that people are looking at that haven't gotten the pace boost yet, or some cards that currently have the pace boost. I know a lot of people are looking at this Rafinha card. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you have any of these and you've invested in the hype, goodness gracious, 35K? We need to go check this out. This is just adding to my point that I wanted to say. If you have any of these cards in your club right now as an investment, you got to get them out. This is a situation where you need to sell into the hype. A lot of people have invested. There might be a little bit more investing tomorrow beforehand, as people remember, but this card is literally 35K. I think this is a situation where you just get out of it. I mean, you probably bought him around 20,000 coins, and if he gets the 98 pace, yes, it's going to be a cool card, but it's only going to be a very, very usable card if he gets the 90-something pace and he keeps his 95 defense and 95 physical. If he keeps that, then it's going to be a very valuable card. It's probably going to go up, and it would be somewhere like a 70, 80, 90,000, maybe even 100,000 coin card. I mean, there's a lot of hype around the Bundesliga this year. I know you have Hakimi, I know you have the new Pavard, but this card would trump all of those if he kept the 90-something defense and physical, and also got the 90-something pace upgrade. But other than that, a lot of these cards, I just think you're going to want to sell these into the hype, because you don't know what's going to happen in terms of what stats are going to get upgraded. Now, obviously, some cards like this Chulanulu card, he hasn't got the pace upgrade yet, so if he keeps the shooting and the pace, it's going to be a pretty valuable card, because his gold card has what, 83 passing, so that's going to be a pretty sick card if he gets the pace and keeps the shooting on the left wing in the Serie A. That'll be a nice card to look at, because people will go out and try it and they'll use it. But a lot of this stuff, I think you just want to sell in the hype, to be honest. Like a Balotelli, if you're using him, sell that in the hype. Fellaini, I think Fellaini has had pace now for quite a few times, for a couple of the past shapeshifts. So if you have this Fellaini card, this is absolutely one that I would sell into the hype, because he might lose his pace. For all we know, he might actually lose his pace, and that would make his card a lot less desirable, because look at what his pace goes down to when it doesn't have the boost. 45 pace. That is not ideal for a lot of these cards. So again, shapeshift again, it's going to happen today. Watch out for that. I think that's going to be on the back burner, a little bit lesser known. Unless they put out some type of pack that would be like get a guaranteed player from the shapeshift, but I don't really see that happening. I want to take a look at the high rated golds as well. They're still high. They're kind of creeping down a little bit. 86s are nearing 20K, 87s are nearing 30K, but they're still pretty expensive, because when there's not a ton of stuff to do, as we've seen in the past, people go and they do SBCs, and I think that's what people are kind of doing right now. We have the Champions League hype. Obviously, you can tell all those UCL cards are extinct. They're rare because of these upgrades. You got people sinking coins into that, and I think you got people that are sinking their coins and they're doing the Icon SBCs. They're chipping away at a Cruyff or a Best or somebody that they've been looking to do throughout the year, maybe a Blanc even. Because I think those are just that's the thing to do right now in FIFA. The things to do in FIFA right now are get a foot swap, which actually they just released a new foot swap SBC. Is it in the upgrade section? Basically what you can do is you can turn in 2 foot swap. You can turn in some foot swap players and get a premium. Here it is. Exchange 2 foot swap items from any month for a premium Electrum Players Pack. I'm actually going to go do this right now. I'm not going to open the packs because I'm going to save them, but I want to show you guys this SBC. So you can do 2 foot swap players. We'll go special. We will go untradeable items. And I'll show you guys just what I have, load a high, at the back of the club, where I've forgotten to turn in some of these cards. So like I have 2 here from the second week. I'm just going to go ahead, throw these guys in here, and boom. We have a pack that we can save for tots. It's not the best pack, but you know, it's whatever. I'm able to actually turn in those cards to something that I can get a pack for. So now I have that pack. You know what? Actually, we'll open that one up. We'll just open this one up. But again, this weekend on the market, if you're looking to make coins and trade, you can look at reference my video. I'll link it as a on the end of the video. I'll link it as a card that you can check out, because I think that is going to be a good way to trade this weekend by flipping informs, flipping special cards, and just flipping cards in general. A lot of people are buying stuff right now, so that's a good time to be flipping. People are playing the game. People want the rewards, and they, especially because of some of these SBCs and objectives, they've been playing the game a lot this week, so they're kind of in that groove of just playing the game. And that's a lot of times when we see a lot of the movements on the weekends for cards. That's why you saw me do some flips, and the flips went pretty well this week. So that was a nice thing to have in a row. 2 weeks of Thursday flipping in a row that went really well. And I sold my Messi. I was a little bit just kind of scared to see if his price would go down. It didn't really, because of that SBC when this card was available from that SBC. Thank goodness the SBC wasn't tradable, because then this card would have really gone down. But I did buy this card for 1.199 million coins, sold it for 2 million flat. So I think that's right around 700k profit, somewhere right in there. So that was one of my biggest flips yet of this entire year, as we're almost into the top 100 on transfer profit, which is pretty freaking sick. If we go all the way to the bottom, 56,718 is top 100 right now, and we are at 55.5. So we are close. We are almost there, about a million transfer profit away. I'm about out of my weekend league flips, but of course there's always time to be flipping cards on the weekend, so I'll be looking to attain that top 100 probably this weekend, just by flipping some cards, and hopefully you guys can make some coins as well, because there's going to be deals out there. There's honestly sometimes a time period right now when I'm recording this on Thursday nights before Friday, of where prices dip a little bit on the market, and you can maybe even pick up some deals to do like a Thursday and a Friday flipping. So I'm kind of looking for that right now, just to see if I can see any of those deals and pick any of those up. But tomorrow with the Premier League Player of the Month, that's going to be a big thing to watch, because that will cause some panic on the market. Now, I don't think there's a lot of investments that will be able to be made for that, just because, again, if we look at the high-rated golds, they're just really, really high over here. We have the 86s are high, the 87s are high. A lot of the stuff is high, so I don't really see that as a good time to invest in some of that. But, you know, tomorrow, if we do see, let's say a Vardy Player of the Month comes out, and you see this Rashford card, the inform, or any of his special cards get panic sold, that's going to be an opportunity to invest in the panic sell, because players of the same league, the same nation, will definitely go down and take a hit because of that. And it always happens in the Premier League as well. Wow, this Rashford inform is high. Wow, yeah, this inform is really high. But you always see that happen with Premier League, because, you know, the best English striker right now in this game, it's Rashford. Yes, you could say Harry Kane, but Rashford's probably the one that is the most hyped up and the most used. So this would be a card tomorrow that if a Player of the Month Vardy would come out, I would look seriously at this. Any special version of Rashford is probably going to take a hit. Now, if we get a left wing Mane Player of the Month card, you're going to want to take a look at other left wingers in the Prem, and there's going to be a lot more panic there because there's so many left wingers in the Prem. I'm kind of hoping for Vardy, just because if they give out a Vardy, as I talked about in my other video, Vardy would be, I think, a little bit more appealing to a lot of people, because so many people already have Hazard. But this Mane card, if it does come out and if he does win Player of the Month, could be a very banging card. But by the time this video is up, you guys are going to know who wins Player of the Month. So you're going to be able to start to look on the market for possible ways to invest, and for some possible panic selling areas where you can get on as well. Promo wise though, I don't think we're going to get anything. The UCL stuff is going to stay high. I thought earlier in the week that we might get a promo, because I thought this stuff was initially all expiring on Friday. Maybe tomorrow we see an Icon SBC, maybe another UCL-oriented SBC. I'm not really sure. But it doesn't look like we're going to get a legit promo this week. So we're kind of in like a nice waiting period. EA has just dumped all these Icon SBCs, and they're kind of letting people work through those and do them, because there's people that are doing them, as evident by the gold market. This also just means that the market in general is pretty high. So that is kind of nice. That makes it a lot easier for us to trade cards and to make coins in that way, with the market being pretty high. So that's pretty dope. But if you guys enjoyed the video, smash a thumbs up on it. If you have any questions, ask me down below. I'll be there in the comments talking to you guys. I want to make some more tutorial type videos in the next week, kind of talking at like a low budget trading methods, trading with silvers. I know a lot of people, I recommend that to a lot of people, but I haven't really shown that. So I want to do that coming in the next week. And maybe look into some other just trading methods that maybe need to be revisited at this time of the year, whether it's with golds, whether it's with icons or informs, you know, stuff like that. We'll talk about some of that here in the next week. A little bit more tutorial type videos, because I think from what it seems, you guys are liking those, and that I like to help people learn how to trade and learn how to make coins on this game of FIFA Ultimate Team, which we so dearly love. But again, if you enjoyed the video, it's been Nate, the Foot Accountant. Catch you guys later. Peace out.